Hello, everyone. Welcome back. The train keeps on rolling with Ahsoka. Ahsoka episode 6 was kept it on going. It was great. Sadly, this is one of the episodes that I think Edward and I are going to have to limit what we can say because a lot happened and it's not something we really want to spoil for you, but it was a fantastic episode. We got a new planet full of new alien creatures we have not seen before. I really like the new costumes for some of the old characters that were reintroduced. And I just really enjoyed this episode. I did not think that the ending 5 minutes was going to happen this early.
Well, before I get into the episode, on what Griff just said, as I've noticed with each episode, about 5 minutes after most people are done watching the episodes, there's a lot of stuff on TikTok, Twitter, Instagram anyway, by Lucasfilm. Not so much spoilers from fans, but Lucasfilm posted posters from last week's episode like 10 minutes afterwards. So do we want to dive in there? Like give like a bit of a spoiler warning if people want to stick around? What do you think?
Yeah, we can do it. I mean, I don't think it's going to be that big of a deal.
Griffin is right. This one is very difficult to talk about without diving into at least three big things. Because otherwise we'd just be kind of rambling on, to be honest with you. Now that we've gotten that out of the way,
Well, then let me just quickly amend my statement. I didn't think Ezra was going to show up until episode 8.
I
So I'm
agree.
very happy to see him in
And I
episode
remember
6.
you and I had conversations like that, and you were firm on that. You were like, nope, he's not coming up until like the last episode. I knew why you were thinking that, but I was hoping against it. And I also, as we were watching this episode, I did not believe we were going to get Ezra. First of all, let me go back a bit. I love this episode. I don't love it as much as I love the previous ones for obvious reasons, but I love the episode. The episode is phenomenal. We got shit here that by all means we could have gotten next episode. And even
Yeah.
when we were this close to getting them, I was like, oh, they're just gonna cut off at some point. We got Thrawn, we got the Chimera, we got this fucking planet we've never heard about before.
Yeah, this episode was like 52 minutes long. They easily could just made it 36 like some of the other episodes and just saved it all for next week. I'm really glad they didn't.
Yeah, yeah,
The
I'm
the
I'm
pacing
glad.
was real good.
It's giving us fans what we've been waiting for. You have been leading up to Thrawn for, you know, since the trailer of the Ahsoka series.
Well, since Mandalorian season 2.
Yeah, I guess that's true. And as Griff said, they could have just made us wait another episode, but they didn't. We saw Thrawn, and the entrance was phenomenal. I was blown away by because the way they talked about him, I was like, we're gonna get him next episode, and it didn't happen. We got him this episode when his ship approaches.
And it looks pretty cool. I like
It
how
looks
the
it
design of it,
looks dope.
how it was just partly destroyed in Rebels, and how you can see all of the new repairs made to it
Yes,
with like the lighter coloring and the like the design on the bottom. It looked amazing.
Thrawn sounds just like he did on Rebels.
Well, I hope so. It's the same actor, so.
He doesn't look exactly like he looked at Rebels.
No.
Griff touched on that earlier. He sent me we text each other during these episodes. I kind of spoiled it for him. We started at the same time I thought, and then I was like, oh my God, dude, Thrawn, thinking he was watching what I was watching. He was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I was just like 2 minutes behind. Like it was it was not that big of a deal.
I
I
was
knew I was
I
gonna
was
get
too
him.
excited. I was too excited. Like as soon as he walked out, I was like, I cannot say anything. It was an amazing episode. It had us both in awe, as you guys could hear from our voices. Thrawn is he for someone who's on exile. He's been
Gained a
eating,
bit of
man.
weight.
Yeah, he's a pudgy bad Star Wars villain.
I'm
It's funny.
surprised that Disney didn't make the actor lose a little bit of weight. Because I mean, it's not even that Thrawn's
I'm
supposed to be
sure after
muscular.
this,
It's
it's thin.
just
Not
yeah, fit.
yeah. Just I mean, fuck. Even Tarkin was in better shape than this dude. You know what? Watch this become a thing. Watch this like TikTok, Instagram, us, other YouTubers, criticize this part. If
If this
I
is the
gotta
only thing
say,
we're criticizing, then there's nothing wrong with the episode.
Now we're not talking trash about the actor. The actor's amazing. He is the one that voiced him in Rebels. The actor's amazing. His eyes look it's Thrawn, man. It's just he and I did see it, but it wasn't a thing in my mind until Griff brought it up. He was like, "Hey, dude, he was in exile. Like, he's been just fucking eating sandwiches all day long." Apparently so. Thrawn's had a good exile. We got Ezra, as Griff said, and I just I don't know what to tell you guys other than I love this show. It's phenomenal. The pacing's great. Every scene, I'm soaking it in.
Well, one thing that I hope they kind of stray away from that was hinted in episode 1 is if you guys remember the hologram of Ezra to Sabine when he friend zones himself. I really hope they don't continue down that path because in Rebels he was very clearly not trying to friend zone himself. I don't know what's up with that, but I hope they stray away from that in the further episodes. I'm not saying they need to have a relationship or anything, just less of
Yeah, what's what all this she's my sister shit.
yeah. That wasn't a thing.
That's not the yeah,
Never.
those were not the right. Like when I
I
saw her
I think we
say
forgot to mention it in our video. There was too much going on that we just kind of glanced over it. But that's the only thing I have a gripe with the show, and even then, it's super minor.
exactly because I'm rewatching Rebels as we speak. I'm halfway through season 2, and that's something I caught on when we started watching Ahsoka. I was like, what? The fuck are you talking about?
I do hope that's amended in the next 2 episodes.
Yeah, I hope Ezra's like, so are we getting back on this thing? We starting back up where we left off? Because you don't fly to to an unknown region of the galaxy for someone you see as a brother. I wouldn't do that shit. I'm telling you right now. There's no I mean for my sister, my blood sister, yeah, I'd rescue her from that shit place. But like a friend that I just see as like kind of like a sister, nah, she'd be okay with those little like weird crab people. I'm not going to an unknown region of a galaxy for that. But for the potential love of my life,
Yeah,
yeah, I could see that. I could see me doing that shit or my kid. So yeah, I agree with Griff. I'm not like what is like oh, we're like family. First of all, that's weird. Don't say shit like that. Second of all, that's not what was on Rebels. So I'm glad Griff just brought that up because yeah, like Ezra had the hots for Sabine from the moment he laid eyes on her.
yeah, and pretty awkwardly and self-destructively.
Yeah, and I don't blame him. Sabine's hot,
Yeah, definitely.
and Ezra's an adolescent kid when they meet. So who else is gonna have the hots for? Yeah, one could make the argument for Hera, but it's Kanan and Zeb and fucking Chopper. So and Hera's taken. So yeah, he went for Sabine. I get that.
We got 2 more episodes left, 2 more
I can't
weeks.
believe I can't
I'm
believe we're saying
I'm
that.
I'm fairly certain the last 2 episodes are going to remain on this planet. A lot happened in this episode. Go check it out. Let us know what you think's going to happen in the last 2 episodes. I'm fairly certain our what we said earlier in our previous reviews are going to hold up. They're going to stay on this planet. And we got more backstory on Baylan, so I'm always here for that. Hope we get a little bit more with him and Ahsoka, and he goes more in depth with it. Hopefully,
Yeah,
maybe in a flashback scene.
I agree. I could do some. That would be dope. I'm totally digging Baylan. I think he's a solid character. It's a hard loss that we no longer have the actor, but this is just another part of his legacy. His his apprentice is a little weird. I can't read her. I don't know where that,
Yeah,
but I'm digging that I can't read her because I'm gonna be surprised. I hope it's a good surprise. I can't wait for the next episode, man. I know I keep saying that at the end of our reviews of Ahsoka, but how good is fucking Ahsoka this series, man?
bring on next Tuesday. Thank you guys for watching. Leave a like, comment, subscribe. Let us know what you thought about episode 6 of Ahsoka, and we'll see you guys next time.